Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
There are two quotes from the Master which seem to signify the spiritual struggle. And if you can assimilate or you can transcend in a way today, it could be the end of the spiritual struggle. So what are these two quotes? First is that till you know yourself, you will not come to the end of suffering. Till you know yourself, you will not come to the end of suffering. And the second is that you cannot know yourself. You cannot know yourself. Now we are stuck, isn't it? It can seem like this gap is too much. Is it? I cannot know myself. Is it? And yet, until I know myself, I come to this self-knowledge, self-realization. I cannot be free, I will not be free from my bondage. Is it? Have you all contemplated this? And this is what we've been doing in one way or the other. So when you ask yourself, who am I? When you ask yourself, who am I? What happens? You either start looking at the state which is occurring as a result of starting the inquiry. I am feeling some peace, this is so quiet, this is very nice. Is it? Or my mind is resisting so much, it is not letting me ask the question, it is keeping me confused, all of this. Is it? But rarely are you really saying who you are. Who are you? Is it? And even when if you were to draw that conclusion, you see, I will ask you, how do you know that? If you were to say, I am the self, or I am awareness, it must be asked whether this is a mental conclusion, or is it something that you see, or what is it? So, if all of this seeming journey is about self-realization, then the question, who am I, is in the center of it. You're here to realize yourself. Who are you? But you must question the conclusions that you may be settling for, and question the source of those conclusions. So like the other day, we were doing this exercise where I was asking you, who perceives this hand? Who perceives this hand? And even if like a great meditative state is coming over you, is it? In a sort of avoidance of this question. Is it? For some time, my advice would be not to fall for it. You see? Even if you're saying, who perceives this hand? So peaceful. Like that, you see? Don't wander off. For some time. It's an actual question. Who perceives this hand?
I.
You do. You see? How do you know it is I? Is it a false claim you're making?
No.
It's true. So what certifies this as true? That it is I. How do we conclude this I so naturally? And this, like 1-2 punch, this pair of questions is all that you need today. You see? What perceives this? Who perceives this? And your conclusion can be questioned with, how do you know that?
Om